Okay, I'm ready.
All things filming.
Right. Hi everyone, welcome back to Tea for Tea.
Today we talked to Jacob about filming, I guess how he started, and yes, all things filming.
All things videos.
Yep. Do you want to sponsor us, please?
Right.
Bye.
Have fun.
That's it.
I'm Jacob, I'm 18 years old. I finished school last year. I like to make videos / films, and I'm going to college in July. I got a camera 2 or 3 years ago, but I got a camera for photography. I was first interested in photography, and then I followed these people on Instagram that were they were all a part of the urbex scene, and I thought that was really interesting, and they were all into photos and whatnot. And then they started to make videos and all that, and get into that more, and I thought that was way cooler, just to see what they could do with videos, how they could edit them, and just what they could do with them. So I started to make films, and I much more enjoy doing that than taking photos, and I haven't turned back ever since. Yes, I have doubted my ability, and yes, I still do doubt my ability. Definitely not as much as I used to, but yes, I still do. I have come to the point though where I now know that I am good at what I do. I never used to think that or feel that, but now I do, and I guess I came to that point where by just I guess for me, I gave it all to God, and just I accepted the fact that I got this ability from Him, and He wouldn't let me fail if He gave me this ability. So I came to that fact that if I produce projects and films for Him, then He wouldn't let me fail in what I do. Yes, I definitely get nervous about what I create and sharing it with the world, especially what the series I'm doing at the moment. This has been the hardest thing that I've done so far. The first video took 4 months to come out, because it took me a while to be able to produce that, and this last video, that episode 2, that took a couple more months to come out. It's all a part of the journey of coming to that point where people, they might not like what you produce and what you do, but that's not the end of the world. Like, if you like what you produce and you think it's going to make a difference in this world, then who cares what some people think? Other people might be so influenced by that you might just change their mindset, you might change their lives in some way so that they can produce things that they want to. And I was going to say something else. What was the question?
Were you ever nervous to share your content?
I had something else. Another reason why I was nervous to share my content is because I would compare with, I would compare myself to people I look up to, and that's quite unrealistic, because I guess they do it for a living and they're professionals. And if I'm comparing myself to them, then I will one day, but right now I'm not going to be up to their standards, because I just don't have what they have. I haven't studied it, I haven't learnt what I've done from a teacher or something. I'm all self-taught. I'm not a professional like they are, so I guess I always would see what I've done and then compare it to them, and if I wasn't happy with it, then I wouldn't share it, or I'd take a lot longer to come out and share it. Yeah, so I guess coming back to that, do your own thing. Yes, have inspirations that you look up to and filmmakers and producers that you look up to, but don't fully compare what you make to what they make, because that's unrealistic. And if you compare and you go off, and if you think that you don't meet the standards because they produce something way better, then you're never going to actually share anything with the world. So you need to come to the point where you're content in what you're making, and if you think it's going to change the world, then it will. Practice makes perfect, or practice will get you better. If you're not constantly making something or constantly producing something, then you're not going to get better. So yeah, I definitely advise to keep making films and keep working on something. So yeah, I've definitely done that, and over the few years that I've been making films, I've definitely gotten a lot better, and that also comes to editing videos. Like, I've stepped up programs and whatnot, and I feel like I've gotten much better at what I've done, and that's just because of making more films. I've never studied it or anything, but I've just gotten better because I've practiced it more. You know, look stuff up on YouTube, learn from YouTube, and they have a lot on there where they can teach you what to do and teach you to step up your game and make better videos. And yeah.
Cool. That's it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
Good job.
Crushed it.